Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new Indigo Disk DLC datamines to go over, all relating to the new Pokemon in the second part of the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC. There's a lot of stuff to break down and get into today, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over these new Indigo Disk datamines. So we have Soul Silver right here tweeting out saying, spoilery, huge find in the middle of this dry time. Game Freak actually left a riddle of their own. If from a Scarlet and Violet datamine it's real, with this we can get a good idea of the names of the new Pokemon in the Indigo Disk DLC. And then it looks like Dipplin 2's name will start with Hydra. So this is obviously the example. So this is all like the datamine stuff that again has been in front of us since all the datamines kind of popped up a while ago. And we're only now just kind of realizing that, oh wait, the new Pokemon names are literally right in front of us. So basically, Pearl Enthusiast has made a massive thread about each new Pokemon and what their potential name is most likely going to be. So a massive shout out to Pearl Enthusiast for doing this. But either way, educated guesses on the English names of every new Pokemon in the Scarlet and Violet DLC Part 2 Indigo Disk. These aren't 100% confirmed as they are based on datamines. Please keep that in mind while reading. So firstly, credit goes to this person for finding a massive discovery in the files that allowed me to make a thread like this. So yeah, it's all stemming from ABC Boy. You know, happened to notice that in Scarlet and Violet 2.0.1, Game Freak left in what the alphabetical order should be for the dummied out Indigo Disk Pokemon in each language. So if you're into multilingual word games, obviously this is for you. And we even had Matt, who of course is one of the main data miners in the community, replying to it saying, you know, nice find. So it is like all legit stuff. He's not like made up or anything like that. So let's go over what all the most likely names are going to be for the new Pokemon. So we have Dipplin's evolution is either going to be Hydraplin or Hydrapple. And I definitely remember covering those names in recent kind of rumors and 4chan posts and stuff that I've gone over recently. So again, that could have just been a really good guess or a really good idea, but it looks like Dipplin is going to be evolving into a Pokemon called Hydraplin or Hydrapple. Again, we don't know the typings or anything like that. A lot of people are expecting it to be Bug Dragon because of what Riddler Q posted, but it could also still be Grass Dragon as well. The name has to start with Hydra, as Dipplin's evolution's alphabetical order is between Huntail and Hydreigon, so it has to be Hydra. That is 100% going to be a thing. It's just the remainder of the name is going to be maybe Applin or Apple. There is a set pattern of Applin or Plin before being in the evolution line's name, so obviously with Dipplin and stuff like that. So yeah, it's either going to be Hydraplin or Hydrapple. They are most likely going to be the two names that it could potentially be. But it's definitely going to have Hydra in it, which makes sense because it's going to have like 7 heads apparently, which obviously Hydras do. So it kind of makes sense. Really love the name, by the way, if it's like Hydraplin. That is such a sick name. And actually, I can't wait to see it. I'm hoping it doesn't look terrible, but again, I'm recording this before any kind of trailer has been announced, but if there is a trailer, there is going to be before the Indigo Disk DLC. I would like to think that Hydraplin is going to be revealed in that. And then next up, we have Paradox NT, which is either going to be Gouging Heat, Gouging Fire, Gouging Seer, or Gouging Ash. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly anyway. Gouging, I think that's the only way you can pronounce that. I might be completely wrong. Not great at English, even though it is my only language. But the name has to start with either got or gow. I can't find any good verbs with got, so I used gow. And the best verb was gouging. So most likely going to be one of these. Again, heat, fire, seer, ash, that could be anything. That's just kind of like different ways to pronounce like the word fire and stuff like that. But gouging looks like it is going to be the situation here for Entei. So we have Walking Wake, Raging Bolt, and then gouging either heat, fire, seer, ash, or maybe another kind of synonym for fire. So that's that. And to follow the pattern set by Walking Wake / Raging Bolts, I chose words mostly related to fire or volcanoes. So obviously Wake is water, Bolts is electric, so yeah, it's related to like volcanoes and stuff. There are a lot more words you can add after gouging, but I think these fit the best. Lava doesn't work in other languages, so it can't be lava. I like Gouging Heat the most. I think that would be a cool name. Gouging Heat, Walking Wake, Raging Bolt. I think Gouging Heat makes the most sense, but that's just my opinion. It could be any of them, or it could be something completely different. Next up, We have Paradox Terrakion as well. So that could either be Iron Boulder or Iron Bedrock. A lot of people are kind of expecting it to be Iron Boulder, and I think that is the most likely outcome as well. The name has to start with Iron, obviously, just like we've had Iron Crown and Iron Leaves and whatever, just like all of the other Paradox Pokemon in Pokemon Violet. And since Paradox Terrakion's alphabetical order is between Inteleon and Iron Bundle, the second word must be between A and B. There aren't any good options for A that leaves B. So yeah, Iron Boulder sounds very, very likely to be the name of Paradox Terrakion that goes with Iron Crown, Iron Leaves, stuff like that. So yeah, Iron Boulder. It could be Iron Bedrock, but I think Iron Boulder makes the most sense there. And the next up, and to follow the pattern set by Iron Leaves / Iron Crown, I chose words mostly related to Paradox Terrakion's mate type, which is Rock. So obviously Leaves is Grass, Crown is Steel. So yeah, that's why it's most likely going to be Iron Boulder. So the ones that are very, very likely are Iron Boulder and also Hydraplin. Again, Entei is a little bit more for the imagination, but those, but Paradox, Terrakion, and Diplin's evolution are most likely going to be what we've already gone over. And then next up, we also have Momotaro as well. So Momotaro, Dokutaru, whatever, is likely to be Peachy Keen, and the name has to start with Peach. And then Momotaro's alphabetical order is between Pawniard and Pelipper. So obviously that's why it has to be Peach. Just want to thank everyone in the Code Cracking server for helping with this. And then here is Soul's original post that informed me about this, obviously, which we've already covered. And then let's see how this ages. Indigo Disk is very soon. All of these names should match up with other languages. So yeah, it's not like you just have to get it right in English. You have to also make it seem likely or make sense with other languages as well, which are why these are all most likely going to be the case. So yeah, those are most likely going to be the names of the new Pokemon introduced in the Indigo Disk. Again, I'm recording this before any trailer, but hopefully in the next trailer we get introduced to all of these anyway. I could definitely see a new trailer revealing Paradox Entei and Paradox Terrakion, just simply because those are the last two Paradox that we know are going to be in the Indigo Disk. We just obviously haven't seen them. And I think Hydraplin as well is very, very likely, because obviously Diplin got revealed beforehand and stuff like that. And it's most likely going to be maybe the ace Pokemon of Kieran as well. Could very well see that being a thing. Anyway, finishing things off, I wanted to quickly go over this post here from Jean talking about the movies. Now, it has been previously stated that we're probably going to be finding out about the next Pokemon movie in December. And obviously December is very, very close. And this is just a little bit more information about that from Jean. So just a heads up, usually Pokemon movies are announced in early December, then aired the following year in July. If there's going to be a Pokemon movie next year, it likely will be announced within 2 weeks. So again, early December, Riddler-Koo has said that it's going to be a new movie announcement in December. It's going to be revolving around Lyco, stuff like that. And from past kind of movie announcements and stuff like that, it is likely to be at the start of December anyway. So most likely in the next couple of weeks. Likely on a Friday after an anime episode. So obviously after every Friday, keep your eyes out for... I mean, it could be this Friday. It could very well be this Friday. It's most likely going to be next Friday, though, if we do get it after an anime episode. That being said, there's no guarantee there actually will be a movie next year, though I think it's reasonable to expect one, as mythical Pokemon are mostly tied with movies. The reason we haven't had a movie since 2020 was due to the pandemic causing trouble in production. So yeah, I think what's probably going to happen, and the most likely outcome, is that we get a movie announcement next month and it shows a little bit about the movie, maybe the title, and obviously it shows like Lyco and stuff like that as the main protagonists. And then I think in February on Pokemon Day, we could very well be getting, obviously we're going to be getting a Pokemon Presents on Pokemon Day, we always do, but in that Pokemon Presents in February, on Pokemon Day, we could most likely see the mythical Pokemon announced in that, and we get a little bit more information about the movie. I think that's the best way they could probably do it, because it's obviously a big Pokemon Day. It's the biggest Pokemon Day of the year, so why not reveal a Generation 9 mythical? Remember, we haven't had a mythical since Zarude, which was like 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. I know the pandemic is obviously to blame for that and stuff, but yeah, I think a movie announcement next month with a mythical Pokemon reveal in February. I mean, we could get the mythical revealed when the movie gets revealed. There's no reason that we wouldn't get that. But I think it's more likely to be hyped up more on a Pokemon Day to see a brand new mythical Pokemon for the new Pokemon movie. And also, it will help them kind of sell the movie more on Pokemon Day because of the announcement of this new mythical. That's just my kind of 2 cents on the situation. That's what I think is most likely going to be the case. But anyway, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out. Leave a comment. What are your thoughts on the new Pokemon names or the likely Pokemon names? What are your thoughts on Hydraplin and Hydrapple? Which one do you think is going to be for Entei? It's most likely going to be Gouging something, but I think Gouging Heat is the best name for that. And then obviously Iron Boulder, Iron Bedrock, and then also Peachy Keen. Let me know your thoughts on all of these new potential Pokemon names and also all the movie stuff as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.